ETH, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis, when the price was after the breakout of this, when within this move, we mentioned if we get any small correction, we can look for sell. This is the first one. I know we want to see this one can give us another trade or not. Okay, now the question is how deep this one can go. That means if we get any flag with small correction, we can look for sell. But as long as we get into the profit, we start to manage it because we want to see how deep this one can go, whether this one can continue and retest this low, which is almost 1292, or we can get the reversal. Then at that time we look for this bigger correction. Okay, because if you're looking for the reversal to break out to the top, we're looking for this correction. And if you want to look for the down move, the price to retest this low, we're looking at this one as a 123. Okay, because if we see we put this one in relative to each other, we mentioned in our analysis we have a divergence. One of the reasons we could predict the down move was this. Okay, and even based on higher time frame, we will keep mentioning about the possibility of the price can drop. That's why I mentioned we're looking for buy, but we should know how to manage it. And when the price was here, we had a few opportunities because we mentioned after the breakout the price can reverse. Okay, a few opportunities to look for sell, but we were expecting, as we explained, we were expecting the price to come near to this top or break, but almost couldn't take the top, but almost somewhere around this top. Okay, by the way, we want to see what's the next, and just to explain, actually there is no much changes. The only thing is we have this correction, and we want to see how deep this one can go. If there is a reversal, we can expect the price to retest 1250 to at least to come to this line. If this one turn to a correction, as we explained based on forward chart, all right, because based on our analysis, we again, actually this one is similar to Bitcoin. We were looking, if we get this correction, we can expect the price to drop and break this one 1250 at least to this low. Okay, but beside that, we mentioned also we can call it this one as a 123 as a, this is the only correction because we have a divergence. All right, by the way, when the price was at the top, we mentioned that the price can drop, and this is what we get. Now the only things we need to know whether there is a continuation based on the for this flat, or this is turn to a bigger correction for continuation for buy. Because if we're looking for buy, this is the target we're looking for 1693, 1802. Okay. By the way, the only thing is we need to confirm this. And if we move to a lower time frame, what we can see the price is just dropping. And from now, if we, any correction, we can look for sell. All right, with the true, that's mean we can look for trade setup similar to any of this, but we consider as a short term. As long as we get into the profit, we can look for, start to manage. And if we want to look for buy, we need to get their sharp move as a reversal. Can we put our line here? We look for the breakout of this one. It's not really logic to put there, but we can have it. We can, because when we have this trend line, maybe we can look for breakout of this one, but I don't think this is a good idea. Any reversal within this range, we get it. But if we see there is the only things we can conclude, if we get any reversal from here, we take it. If the price come to the trend line, if it is not moving, we look for, we take out the trade because we expect one more drop, because what we have here, maybe we get here again for one more drop. Okay, all it depends whether this one turn to a small correction or bigger correction. All right, anyway, we don't have any trade setup, and whatever we're getting as a sell will be a short-term sell. Maybe we can look for this one as expanding. That's why when the price was here, we mentioned if we get the correction, before we get this one, when the price was exactly here, we just pointed if this one turned to a running flat, we can look for buy, and we mentioned if they drop a bit more is better for us. But we also, the things we have pointed, if the price break this low, which already broke, this one can turn to expanding. Trading this kind of the things is not that easy because, as I say right now, whether this one can retest this one or reverse. Okay, by the way, the only thing is, as I say, in this case we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.